I am very honored and very happy to be in this very stage. It is very special to me. Although I gave over 90 keynotes in my life, I gave even 2 TED Talks, and usually I'm coming up with great ideas to cite. And I'm citing great minds, like I'm citing Exupery, I'm citing Einstein, Marie Curie, Parajanov, and so on. But today is a different day. I'm going to cite a person who just made the idea of this talk. This person is very important to me, and he inspired me to speak. This is my nephew Aren. He's 14. If his mother, my lovely cousin Anna, asked him in my presence, "What is your dream job?" he looked at her with NN, as we learned, and told, "I don't dream of labor, mother." And this moment inspired me to speak about that. And I think his reaction on to the question was the difference already. And I think that word labor was something that he didn't like. So let's speak about the wording. What is labor? From where it is coming? It means work, but something that is repetitive and something that it is like toil or effort, but it is repetitive. So it is really not exciting. Maybe the word job, well, its exact origin is doesn't known, nobody knows, but the word could be coming from Old French like gobe, and it means lamp or mass, not mess, mass. So it's also somehow not really important. Maybe the word performance, it sounds so good. Prefix par means trolley, and finir means to furnish something, to complete something. Well, trolley complete, nah. Maybe the word execution, oh my God, that sounds so bad. But nevertheless, ex means out of, and sequi means follow. So it is like follow an SOP. Not really exciting. So maybe profession, I'm a professor. So it should be something nice. It isn't. It originally meant to publicly confess or declare something. So you are publicly standing and confessing something to put you in a box. Let's find another word. That can be, for instance, employment, yeah? M is from N and mean in or into something, and Picarle means to fold. So by employment, we are folding ourselves into something. It's really not nice. The word occupation should be something, oh no, to occupy. It's not really a good one. It is such a bad word. So we don't want that something possess our lives. And occupation means the work is occupying our life. So I understand why Aaron was so unhappy with. And you know, employment, job, occupation, whatever. It's actually something that it is planted into the young minds by a society to put them in a narrow place to go to somewhere. I thought, well, Aaron is not dreaming of job, but as a child, I was really dreaming of job. But it developed. And the first thing was, I was 3, and I decided to become a pediatrician. Not because of I liked the story, but because of my friend got ill and couldn't make to a play date. So I decided if I become a pediatrician, no other kid will suffer and everybody can play. Coming from a former Soviet Union, I had very low statistical odds to become successful in anything at all. But sometimes my name is mentioned in a sentence together with successful, and I don't know why. You know what was my childhood? We have had electricity supply only 2 hours a day. In winter, it became even worse. We have had no water supply, no heating. And if I mean water, I mean people out there who are looking this video, they will think hot water and cold water. Hot water was an object of luxury. And cold water was 1 hour maximum, or we will carry with packets. So, I mean, it was really very difficult for me to understand what I want, but I decided to become a scientist to solve the problem with cold, with hunger, with everything. And then I thought that, especially after recession and earthquake in Armenia, that maybe I can change the world. It doesn't last it too long because I don't know why I was a kid and I changed the mind and I decided to become a rock star. It was not because of the fame or the money or the music. I knew that famous rock stars and artists are becoming UNICEF ambassadors. And I wanted to become UNICEF ambassador. Hey, UNICEF, I still want. And then I really decided to, no, it is better to become a military surgeon. I thought that if I will be a military surgeon, I will never lose any person in a war. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. Well, I really became a pediatrician against all odds. My parents would not get salary over 6, 7, 8 months. And even they would get, in the shops were nothing to buy. No bread, no food, nothing. And we got per capita with some specific billets, some bread and some kerosene to heat. So in that situation, I made my way from a smaller city to Yerevan to study medicine. And I started to work in pediatrics as a nutrition specialist because I wanted to feed kids with a healthy food. And I started work with many people and understood and realized that I need to have better communication skills and better convincing skills. And I thought if I study psychology, that would help. So I went to university again and I studied psychology. I became a psychologist. Trust me, it doesn't help. And I decided, no, I really will become a scientist. I became a scientist, and during my science career, I understood that we need to do more standardization, more structurization, and I started to structure the science and I became a biobanker. And as a biobanker, and I am biobanker now, I was able to support large-scale, high-quality medical research, and it is so needed nowadays. By managing biobanks, I started to manage science and research infrastructures, and I became a research manager. And to intensify and to enable ethically proven biomedical research in favor of population of the whole Earth. And to support humanity, I started to implement digitalization, AI, machine learning, and from that path, I somehow went to work as futurologist. I'm trying to enable a better future for everybody. And very often I am asked that, why you are doing so much? That is not normal. And I'm doing something still parallelly with open eyes and open mind of using the ideas from one to another. Because, for instance, in the first biobank, the software that we have implemented was a museum software, but it served perfectly. So if you implement from one to the other the ideas, it makes you richer, it makes you easier. Although I am in an age that I need two pair of glasses, one to drive, the other to read, I am sure that this is not the end. I'm sure that I will open a new ideas and I will work and have different opportunities to learn. So a natural question is coming every time. People are asking, Karine, where is the focus? Where is sustainability? And although it looks chaotic, but I have my focus. You know what it is? My focus is to have and to make better life on planet Earth. And with everything I do, I try to make the life in this planet better. And here is my personal, very, very specific formula to happy professional life. First, dream big. I mean, really big. Try to imagine something incredibly big and go beyond 10 times. But only dreaming independently how vivid doesn't help. Because if you dream, you need to envision that. Put a contour to your dream. So build a vision. And if you have the vision, you can put that vision and try asking yourself what is driving you to that vision. Find that spark, that emotion, that drive that is bringing you to there. And try to raise this enthusiasm with heartbeat and with emotions, with passions, and make that your mission, your purpose. And educate yourself. Because if you have a mission and purpose and you are uneducated, it will not help. And if I mean educate, I don't mean in subject matter only, although it is very important. I mean, youngsters here, textbooks are important, great, no. So, learn, but learn every day a small thing at least, across the border. And if you don't learn something in one day, it is a lost day for you personally and for the whole humanity. And, which is very important, don't think of, I'm here, be open and explore the world. Look through what else is interesting, what else makes you happy. And don't be afraid of change. A dream job is not a fantasy. It is a possibility that is there to catch. And if you are trying to do that, imagine that you are waking up every day with overpowering excitement, knowing that you are doing every day the thing that's making you happy. Imagine the world where every person is waking up and saying, "Ah, thank heaven it's morning, I'm going to work." That would be great. The dream job is actually not merely a source of income, although income is very good, but it is a path, a passion, a fulfillment, and it is a contribution to the society. But how discover a dream job? As you see, it can be in one day something, and in other days something else, as in my case. So don't jeopardize your freedom. Your choice is anytime should be open and easy. Learn new things and read as much as you can. If I say learn new things, not from sitcoms. Learn new real things. Well, education isn't textbooks only. Education is also exploring, empowering, and about understanding of our world, its problems, its beauty, its endless possibilities. And every piece of knowledge we are gaining today is a tool to building as block and the block to make a freedom of choice tomorrow. So be open to change. And if you are open to change, you are not allowing anybody to put you in a box. And don't do it yourself too. Very important, be kind and humble. My mother would say, Karine, you should be more humble. She's saying that all the time, but I'm trying my best. And which is for me very important, work for greater good, for planet Earth, not for your ego. Don't think about what people will say. Think about what can you change for better. You know what? I truly believe that each of us has a potential to not just dream, but to live these dreams. And in doing so, be the difference in our world. So, don't ask your children what they want to be. Ask them what problem in our life they want to solve. Let's do it together.